Hi everybody. I wasn't really going to put anything out today. There's no one listens, only me. But it's, I suppose, a diary for me anyway. Can you see right over there? There's a king oak anyway. Where we are, there used to be, we're on the site of a very, very old factory, and there's a lot of remnants of it around. On Friday afternoon, we heard someone around. We're very high up, they were further down in the basin, as we'd say, and they'd lost their dog. To cut a small story short, my son used his tracking abilities and worked out that this dog had gone up a culvert and no one would believe him. And he just said, "The dog's there, it's there, I know it's in it, it is." And I wanted to give praise out to everyone. The fire service came with every department, aquatic, potting, you name it. The dog had gone 18, 20 metres into the pipe. They had a Dopplergram, they had everything. Sorry, this is Posy, pause. We just did what we could. We stayed, my son stayed the entire night with the couple. And at one point they nearly had it winched out, but the winch broke and the dog went further forward. Anyway, in the end, I knew there was a lot of people, when you're underground or in something, and especially a dog, noises above. It's very loud, and there were so many people at points. It's 30 people in a place that has no people other than myself, son, and Simon. So it was, it would be frightened of that. But yeah, it was quite an eventful night. The fire service stayed until 7 in the morning when we got out. And do you know what? The group of men you'll never find better. They stayed. They slept on beds of straw made up because they wouldn't leave. They knew the couple wouldn't leave, and I suppose as a duty of care. And we were just keeping the drinks going, things like that. But that's how we should be living our life, surely. We come together and help. Where we are now is a little hamlet, and we want this to be the setting of bringing people back together in the hamlet type thing, and sharing our knowledge of different things, and learning from each other of, in an instant, your life can change. No one would tell you this more than me, and I promise you, my life has been, have I thought of giving up and suicide? Hell yes. The only thing that stops is no one of my animals. You have a thing that you always think no one looks after them like you, and I've got, at the minute, I feed 60 mouths here, so it's that. But do I lie here and cry? And yeah, a lot actually, but especially leaving my mum. It seems the more you do, the less you get thought of. I don't know, but people have said that it's a sense of community we're all missing. Sunday afternoons at home when I was small, in the summer, you'd hear every back garden and have a push mower go in. They'd have the radio on, chat over the fences. You'd have the planes coming over lower and not as many, and it's pretty damn perfect. What have we done? What has happened? What changed? What from the 60s, 70s, 80s, why should we not be further on than we are with this I see the wars as I'm going to get you and you're going to get me. I'm a military family. I come from military. It's all military. Which is why I'm now trying this. Natural, what I've always wanted. But it's just unnecessary. We seem to have missed something. And if anyone feels that time is travelling a little faster than you would imagine, and things seem to be here so much quicker than you thought, believe me, it is happening, and many people are feeling it. And when you live as I do, and I actually walk the ground with bare feet, I feel a lot from the earth. And it hardens them up for winter as well. Don't worry, I do clean them. I have a thing about having spotless beds at night, everything. All the beddings are changed twice a day, so you have to do so many animals. You can't risk cross-infection of anything. But yeah, great big thank you to the fire service and everyone that turned out for Jess the dog. You were amazing. You were amazing. I'm proud of yourselves. You'll probably never ever hear this, but you showed a willingness. If any of you ever get to listen, you showed a willingness to stick out and stick to your oath of a duty of care. It's a duty of care, and you stayed all night for the safety of the couple. And that's pretty big to me. We are a mission here. I have a mission light, so people can come and sit in a tranquility room. But yeah, please, let's just try and know our neighbours. You don't have to be friends and in and out, but know each other enough to know that if you needed something, they could come to you, or you could come to them, or know enough to know that, know enough about around you. We knew where all the holes were, so we were able to fairly get the dog fairly quickly. Not as in fact getting it out, it took all overnight. It took from 4 PM, where my son was absolutely adamant it was. And I asked him what made him feel it was adamant. He was adamant it was there. He said, I feel it in my stomach. And I always say to go with your intuition. It is the main thing. It will never let you down. And no one would believe him for a while until he persuaded them to ring the fire brigade. And yes, when they put down the Doppelgram, they heard him. And then the sonogram, or the, you know what I mean. There he was. She was, but there she was, unfortunately stuck in a drain pipe until 7 o'clock in the morning after. Long night. But people did it. It's like, I wish people would get together. We met so many people, learned so much about, because all night, each other's professions and why different people do things, with conversations. We need to do more of that, but we're all different. We mustn't judge. It's not our place to judge. Oh my word, it really isn't. If you can truly judge yourself from a truthful point in your head or your heart, just yourself. Anyway, I'm rambling. I just wanted to know that, there's Charlie. He's got some powder all over him, because when we found him, he had a lot of burns. We didn't think he was going to make it. And Cheddar has a flu at the minute, so I'm panicking, because the money it's unbelievable for medications, but that's a different story. That's for us to worry about. So anyway, everyone's just still a bit wiped out from the other day. It sort of takes a day or two for you to get over it, but thank you to everyone that turned out. Amazing. God bless everyone. Light, love. Smile at people, even if you don't know them. Love out.